up YouTube? I'm Transient. Welcome to my channel. So guys, the update came in. I spent a bit of time today just updating my runs on Xaris and Drake's Chasm in order to make sure that my gear sets are saved. I personally think this update is very good. It's pretty cool, and considering the fact that not long now the anniversary is going to start, it's most welcome. So yeah, I think Moonton have done very well. So the reason for this video is to discuss something very quickly, and that thing that I wanted to discuss was, actually let me just collect some of this stuff. I'm currently on my free to play account, which is why everything's so low. But the thing I wanted to discuss was this weekend's banner. Oh, that's very cool. Right, this weekend's banner is, let's have a look at it. It's a very good one, in my opinion. It is Hex, who is amazing and still has not been power crept. To be honest, it would be very difficult to power creep him, because to power creep Hex, you'd have to make some character ridiculous. And Xaris. I don't have Xaris on either my free-to-play or my main account. To be honest, I don't have Hex on my free-to-play or main account. Now, you could say this is kind of like a should you summon video, but what I wanted to discuss was something that I've seen a few other content creators say, which is that this banner is a trap because of what is upcoming. And I personally have a slightly different view. I don't think it's a trap at all. The reason I don't think it's a trap, or let me rephrase it. It's not that I don't think it's a trap. I think Moonton, like they do in every weekend, have given us a choice. Hex is a phenomenal hero. Absolutely phenomenal. In fact, he's practically, you would say, well, there are a lot of new heroes coming out, like Numera and so on, who are magic damage and very good. So the meta might slightly change. But Hex for Guild Boss, absolutely phenomenal. Guild Boss 1 at least. Absolutely phenomenal. And you could even say that he was crucial for a long period of time. And he will carry you through a lot of content if you have him A1? Hell, even A0 Hex. As long as you have the Sutra of Caprice, you're golden. Anyway, so, as I was saying, Moonton have given you a choice. And obviously, we know they're a business. They want to make money. How do they make most money? When they have a very good hero on a banner and no one has any summons, people, a lot of whales spend a lot of money in order to get those heroes. So, it's kind of like the situation of a bird in the hand is worth two in a bush. We know Hex is coming this weekend. We also know that the anniversary is down the line. And if we compare last anniversary, there were some amazing banners, and we got Anora as an amazing hero. People are assuming that we're going to get something similar. And obviously there's also the ideas of around the new, what are they called? Tactical Mastery, the new class. So it is possible that at that time, we're going to get new heroes who fit that Tactical Mastery class. And so basically, Moonton is saying, do you want to get Hex now, or do you want to attempt to get Hex now, because there's still absolutely no guarantee that you can get him, or do you want to save whatever you've got for the possibility of new heroes? And I think it generally just does depend on where you are with your account. If you don't have Hex at all, and you don't have, for example, Numera either. I mean, you could have Silas, but Silas is not magic damage. Silas is physical damage. So let's say you had Silas, bonded Silas, but no Numera, no Vaughn, no Talon. So basically none of the new meta heroes in terms of magical archers, marksmen, then Hex, this banner becomes very, very appealing. Getting one copy of Hex can boost your account if you don't have any of the heroes that I've mentioned. And then you got to ask yourself this: for the longevity of the game, or your enjoyment in playing the game, you can't. It's to us. It's not even possible to get every single hero at the time that they come out. So you're just generally gonna. There are gonna be times when you're just generally gonna have to wait for you for a new hero or for the hero that you want to turn up. I've been waiting on my main account to try and get an Ingrid. I've tried to pull her a few times she's come out. Got nowhere near. I've got 3 polished soulstones waiting to send her straight to A3. But I'm having to wait. I tried to get Nastia, couldn't get her. I got Vaughn and Numera, which I was very pleased about, but no Nastia. And so I'm just going to have to wait. And I think it's a situation where if you don't have Hex and you're at a certain level in the game, haven't necessarily completed all the guild boss, and so on and so forth, it would probably make more sense to actually try at least to get one copy of Hex than to think about what might be coming down the road, because we have no idea. And it's 6 weeks away, possibly. Let's say it's the start of July. Let's just say 4 weeks away. You've got 4 more weeks to save. You could try to get one copy of Hex and then save for the anniversary. That's of course if you need them. Now, if you already have Hex, then this banner is a hard skip. Or if you don't have Hex but you've got bonded Silas, Talon, Numera, Vaughn, and Nastia, then you really don't even need to waste your time getting Hex. So yeah, I think so. In conclusion, at least for that little particular issue, no, I don't think it's a trap. It's just a choice that we all have to make many, many times when playing this game. Do I save my summons for something we don't necessarily know in the future, or spend it now on something that could be useful for me right now? On my free-to-play account, I don't have anywhere near enough summons to get Hex, and I would actually like to pull, but I've got some divines. How many have I got? Oh, I've got 1. Okay, I haven't got some divines. Am I near pity? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's unlikely. Main account, where are we? Yeah, no. So on my free-to-play account, it is looking unlikely, but I might just throw a few at the banner to see if Hex will turn up. On my main account, I have Hex. I think I actually have 1 soulstone in him, which it's only because I've only pulled him once in the whole time I played. So I'm not going to be pulling on this banner. I would like Xaris, but it's not going to happen. I randomly, in a bit of a sleepy haze, I was trying to go to backup storage and I accidentally did a temple on my main account yesterday and managed to pull Xaris, a first copy. So that was cool. So I was pleased with that. But yeah, I think let's look at the actually, let's stop that again. Let's look at the new update. So what are the cool things that have come in? So obviously you've got the gear plans or the gear saving on all the gear raids, gear dungeon. I think an AMR. Actually, hold on, let's check. Is it an AMR? So if I did that, auto, yeah, an AMR. So that's very cool. What else? We also got the 500 diamond from Winton. We also, in campaign, we've got hard and expert. Whereas now these now go up to level 9. So yeah, that's very good. So I think generally there's quite a lot that came in this update. Let's see. First system, the announcement. So they changed Demi. They boosted Beatrix. Castle edited something. Guild War. There's a new Demon Soldier coming out. Yeah. Okay. I mean, there's all sorts of changes. There's changes to arena, stages, and none of those. Oh yeah, gear selling gear selling artifacts. I'm getting them back. Yeah, I think it's a cool update. I'm glad to have it. So maybe I can do some content about on my mission to pass through expert and hard on the campaign. Anyway, those are just my thoughts on this banner. Great banner. May not be what you need. It may be worth saving, but if you need Hex, go for it. I don't think you will regret it, unless of course it's Crash. Anywho, whatever you're doing, do it well. I'm Transient, and I'm out.